Hey Sunshines, how's it going? I am coming to you today with a quick review, not really an unboxing, because this is it. So a quick review of the Silk and Sonder. Um, they're calling it the annual supplement. So when I saw it up on their website, I knew I had to give it a shot because I have tried pretty much all of their products. I never did a review. They did a collab, which I still have kind of tucked away for a month that I want to, do something a little bit different and special. Um, so yeah, there's that collab. I've done the month to month, and I actually tried their kind of kids version, which I would say is fantastic if you're looking for more, or your kids are looking for more of like a daily diary kind of thing. But that's not really how I use my planner at the moment. So I figured I would get the annual supplement and kind of check it out. Now, I do have a code with them, which I'm going to include down below. It's one of those, I think you guys get 25% off, and then I get something if you purchase from them, which obviously you're getting the discount. So, so this in no ways penalizes you and is actually better. So I will include that down below along with anything else I have. Anything that I offer in terms of codes are always things that I personally like, and I am the type of person who goes around and kind of will check out and see if I can find discount codes for different things that I want to try. So it's always nice when they're kind of conveniently set up for you. So yeah, I'll have that down below, but let's get into it and see what is going on with this lovely supplement. I actually this is so ridiculous, but I actually kind of like that it comes in this little plastic sheet because you can keep it kind of a little bit nicer if you want to throw it into a bag or anything like that. And it also protects it a little bit on the shipment to you, because one issue I have had with them is because they're in bubble wrap mailers and they are pretty thin. I mean, it's a month, but usually it's probably a little thinner than this with a coil spine. It's a little thinner than this. So sometimes they come slightly bent. Nothing like crazy, but I tend to be very careful with that kind of stuff. So it is noticeable. They also included this lovely little magnet, which, okay, the light is directly in my eyes, so reading is going to be interesting because I'm just seeing little lights. But it's a daily self-care reminder, and then it has all sorts of different things that you can do, like take a bath, write in my journal, say no to commitments, that kind of thing. So we have like the nice, I really like their overall aesthetic. It's probably a little more, I would say maybe a little bit more feminine floral than I normally go, but I think it works for them. And then they have, let's see, sort of a little opening. I am going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I came out of a migraine yesterday, and I'm realizing now it might not have been the best idea to film with lights shining in my eyes today. So if I'm looking down a little bit, I'm not trying to be weird, but I'm actually starting to see like little light dots, and that's a little bit worrisome when you get migraine. It looks like what it kind of is, because this is the year or the annual supplement, and it looks like it's almost like, who are you? And like if you wanted to sort of almost rebrand at the beginning of the year, because it has like brainstorm core values, top 5 values, like what did you come up with, wildest dreams, and then different dream goals and sort of like how you get there, basically. You know, what, like, why is it a dream goal? Why is it worth doing whatever you need to do? Monthly joy list. Okay, so you can kind of have things that you're excited for coming up. That's kind of fun. They also have their nice dot grid pages, which I think the dot grid is actually a little big. They have a bucket list and a place to write, gratitude, which I love the sunshine because, my little sunshine, who is actually napping right now, which was one of the reasons I decided to film now, even though I just came out of a migraine, but he's nice and relaxed, and that is the best time to film or do most anything. Then coloring. They have a meditation tracker. No, medication tracker. Although I think tracking meditation is probably a good thing too, but just saying. Yearly mood reflection. Oh, okay. So this is kind of interesting because it's basically like giving each month a from 1 to 10. So like you'd color up the number of lines, like how happy you were in any given month. So that's kind of cool. I'm wondering and then it has, yeah. So I'm feeling like one of the reasons that this thing comes in handy is because you can probably keep this with you, almost like keep this and your monthly planner together and kind of use them throughout the year. You've got moments to remember, and then a vision board, skincare routine. That's kind of a cute one. Routines, morning and evening. Oh my God. 3 habits to do for the entire year. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of little dots. Can I just say? Looking at it like that, to me, I'm like, oh my God. How do you start a new habit? And then the happiness jar to fill with photos, sketches, and all sorts of stuff that makes you happy. Scratch pad. It says pens, washi, and stickers galore. That is not enough of a scratch pad for me. I have like pages of writing in different pens and washi tape. I don't even have a ton of washi tape, and my washi tape could probably take up certainly more than this page. Movies and shows that you like, strengths and weaknesses, and then interesting, you color in, instead of color by number, it says color by code. So you got that little picture, and then it gives you the colors and the word that you're coloring. So like ambition is dark gray, indulgence is pale blue, and then you color it throughout, and I guess get well, not your different picture, but your picture. I was never really a paint by numbers kind of person. Basically, it's saying, take a look at your life so far and put down some, like milestones, things that happened, and, what helped you grow, what impacted your life positively, negatively. So kind of a cool way to look through it. I kind of want to spend some time on that. I think that's a really kind of cool idea to like almost literally map out your life, sort of like if you played the game Life. Does anyone still play that game? It was big when I was a kid, but I realize that's a few years ago now, and I don't even know if anyone plays the game of life anymore. They've got restaurants to try, my go-to recipes, although my go-to recipes is just like, this recipe exists and what occasion I cook it for. It's not actually a place to save recipes. Treats, luxuries, and rewards. So when you hit milestones, like what are you going to do for yourself? Passwords, which I wouldn't really write down in a book, I gotta be honest, but if you decide to do that. The perfect day exercise, which I love. It looks like, yeah, there's a coach that I follow, and she's written a bunch of books, and she talks about this a lot. And It's something I've done many, many, many times, and it's a really powerful thing to do. You basically are going to write down your ideal day, whatever that is for you. From the time you get up to the time you go to bed, what did you do? Who were you with? Where did you go? What did you eat? How did it feel? What were the smells? What were the like tactile things, the tastes? And you try to ground it in such reality that it's like you're living it. And it's one of those kind of manifestation things that I think can be really powerful. And it's an exercise I love to do. And I'm going to be honest, mine has changed a lot over the last few years as I sort of went from listening to what everybody else said I should be wanting and doing, and really focusing on what I actually care about and the things that are really important to me. So I think it's a great exercise. I definitely do it more than once, you know, kind of look within yourself. Oh, they have a nice debt payoff tracker, which, I mean, unfortunately, I think a lot of us have had to kind of work on that, especially with the way the last year has gone. And then they have a savings tracker, so that's also really good. Okay, I love this when they have like the little shelf that looks like there are books on it, and then you can, you know, add the titles and everything. It says connections, but I mean, this looks mostly just like if you would want to put somebody's picture there. Places to visit, inspiring quotes and lyrics, gifts, and birthdays, cleaning schedule, when did I last, and it puts task or event. So I'm wondering if you could do something like, when did I last change my sheets? Or when did I last go to a concert? Calming corner, which looks kind of like, yeah, if you want to take 5 minutes, take deep breaths, stretch your body, listen to your favorite song. 15 minutes, meditate on your purpose, read a chapter of a book, journal in your silk and Sonder. 30 minutes, take a walk, get crafty, cook a new recipe. And then, you know, what are the things like of these or anything else that you would do when you just need a little bit of time to yourself. And then it looks like select the top 10 feelings you want to track and be mindful of, list them in the outlines below. So it has like, starts simple. So like anger, sadness, surprise, joy, love, fear. And then it goes to kind of like what that goes out to. So anger goes out to like rage, exasperated, envy, disgust, but then even father is like hate, hostile, annoyed, aggravated, jealous. Although some of those seem a little bit calmer than anger, but whatever. And then sadness has like suffering, disappointment, shameful, agony, hurt, depressed. I'm sorry, it's starting in the center and I'm going clockwise, and they're like anger, sadness, surprise, and then stunned, confused, shocked, dismayed, and then joy, something happy, enthralled, elation, proud, zeal, excited, triumphant, blissful, and love, peaceful, tenderness, sentimental, passion, caring. So I guess choose 10 and track those. And then affirmations are the last thing. I am doing my best. I choose to be happy and love myself. My possibilities are endless, and, you know, the rest of them. And then pretty much that is the end. Remember to tag them if you take a picture, or, you know, if you're kind of in that sort of thing. Like I said, there'll be a discount code down below. Please check out my Etsy shop. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have gotten a chance to chat with you guys today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And until I see you again, live, laugh, and shine.